Good evening and Happy New Year to everybody. This is the beginning of our second season this year of DCTV. Well, actually, no, the second semester, but for a brand new year. And just to give a quick sports update about the New York Jets. Yes, they lost 11 of their last 12 games. They ended up 4-11. The Jets are one of the worst teams in the NFL. They fired their coach. And, of course, what losers normally do, losers hire losers. So they're going to try to hire a new coach. And, of course, there are 6 other teams that need coaches, and they're already picking off the good ones. So the Jets are going to be just what the Jets always do, just lose. So with that, the Dolores County Broadcasting Network presents the DCTV 4-H Evening News Program for January 8th, 2019. The camera person is Daniel Faulkner. Video and sound engineer and producer is Edward. Teleprompter and prompter is Myra. News anchor is Hannah Faulkner. Meteorologist is Sativa. And this is the news director, Dan. And now the news.
Welcome to the DCTV 4-H Kids Evening News Show. Help us keep our news show on air by buying a sponsor. To buy a sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. That's 970-677-4119. Now to the news. Here I am. Hi, I'm Hannah, and here is our first story from the Durango Herald. Fatal avalanche involves students with Silverton Avalanche School. A group of backcountry skiers caught in an avalanche last week, leaving one dead, were taking part in an avalanche safety course with the Silverton Avalanche School. According to the Colorado Avalanche Information Center, in all, six people were caught in an avalanche Saturday. One member, Peter Marshall, 40, of Longmount, was buried under at least 3 feet of snow. The group was about to dig Marshall out, but attempts to revive him on scene were unsuccessful. Marshall's death marked the first avalanche fatality this winter in Colorado. The Silverton Avalanche School at 11 a.m. Monday posted a statement to its Facebook page saying the group was a recreational level 2 American Institute of Avalanche Research and Education avalanche course, which is geared for advanced backcountry I can't pronounce that. The Silverton Avalanche School posted that to its first avalanche fatality since the school began operations in 1962. This tragic accident impacts all of us, and our deepest condolences go out to the family. The school wrote, "Our number one priority at this time is to ensuring the safety and the well-being of the family and the victim and the students and staff involved in the accident." Silverton Avalanche School Director Jim Donovan said Monday the school will work with the Colorado Avalanche Information Center to conduct a full investigation into the incident. Until that detailed report is complete, he declined further comment on the occurrences of that day. This is going to be a significant historical accident that's going to be used in avalanche education for years and years to come, Donovan said, and we want to make sure the initial reporting is accurate. This is a timely warning to everyone. If a member of organization that saves people for avalanches can get caught in one and die, and then anyone can have the same happen to them. Be careful out there. This story is from the Journal. Update. The 3 critically injured injured in the US 491 crash. 3 people were critically injured in the on Sunday morning after a semi-trailer and Subaru collided on the US highway north of Cortez. The Colorado State Patrol said heavy, wet snow contributed to at least 3 crashes in Montezuma and Dolores counties on Sunday morning. The stretch of the U.S. Highway 491 was closed for 2.5 hours after a head-on crash between a semi-trailer and a white suburban Subaru in the middle at a mile marker 28 between County Roads L and M. Colorado State Patrol Corporal Ivan Alvarado said the crash occurred at 7:30 a.m. Roads were icy. Alvarado said the driver of the semi-trailer was not injured, but all 3 occupants of the Subaru, 1 adult male and 2 females, were critically injured. 2 passengers were airlifted to St. Mary's Center and Grand Junction, and 1 was transported by ambulance. 2 occupants were ejected from the car, Alvarado said, cleaning up an early report. He added that there was no child involved. The Montezuma County Sheriff's Office provided traffic control for several accidents during the highway closure from about 8 a.m. to 10:34 a.m. Sheriff Steve Nolan said semi-trailer traffic was recruited to Colorado Highway 145 and Colorado 184 by 9 a.m. Dozens of semi-trailers were lined up on the side of the highway, waiting for the scene to clear. Small vehicles were redirected to the county roads. Myself and other deputies were directed and rerouting traffic, assisting CSP, Nolan said. We are all on accident alert in Montezuma County. Since the story is about our area, some of you out there will most likely know who these folks are. Even if we do not know them, we still feel bad and send our condolences to the families. This story is from the Denver Post. Despite a recent spike in influenza cases this year, flu season in Colorado is less severe. There's been an uptick in influenza cases in the recent weeks, but Colorado health officials say the current flu season hasn't been as severe as the last year's recorded outbreak, at least so far. During the first full week of December, 156 individuals were hospitalized for influenza, bringing the total to 596 since the start of 2018 to 2019 flu season. According to the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment, to date we are seeing a less severe influenza season than last year, said Nisha Aldine, manager of the flu surveillance program at the state health department. It is not unusual for flu cases to increase during this time of year, however. A growing number of cases has been noted by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which said Colorado was one of 9 states experiencing a high level of flu activity during the week of December 22nd. During that week, there were more than 180 flu-related hospitalizations in the state, according to the health department. Flu symptoms include fever, cough, body aches, fatigue, sore throat, chills, and headaches. The contagious respiratory illness can lead to a mild to severe, including death, according to the CDC. Last year's flu season was worse in Colorado history, with 4,650 residents being sent to the hospital with the illness. The difference between last year and the current flu season is the strain that is caused by influenza. that is causing influenza. In the last year, the predominant strain was H3N2, which is known to cause more hospitalizations and outbreaks. This year, the flu hospitalizations mostly aren't being caused by the H1N1 virus, which is less aggressive than H3N2. The H1N1 strain is notable for causing the flu pandemic of 2009. Here's something to think about. If you are sick with fever, coughing, why not stay home if you can? We appreciate your willingness to share with us, but we really do not want to get sick either. The story is from the internet. Here's a couple of dumb criminal stories for you. First, a guy trying to steal a bicycle from the police station. A would-be bicycle thief appears to be a few spokes short of a wheel. Adam Valle is accused of trying to steal a locked two-wheel right in front of a sign for the police department in Gladstone, Oregon, while cops inside watched on a surveillance camera. The Associated Press edited video below shows a hoodie-wearing suspect approach the bike with bolt cutters, which he uses to clip the lock before he's caught in act by an officer with a stun gun, according to the Gladstone PD's office Facebook page. Suspect arrested for attempt to steal a bike from the PD. The police Facebook caption says. Second, woman discovers drunk guy sleeping with her 150-pound mastiff. A 150-pound mastiff in Wisconsin woke up on New Year's Day with an unexpected bed partner. Nurse Lynn Sarver says that she found a strange man sleeping with her massive mastiff, Benton, on a doggy bed on New Year's morning. I woke up and saw someone over here on this dog bed, Sarver told Milwaukee station WITI. She said, and her roommate ran into the kitchen, grabbed a knife, and then we were scared. The woman called 911 and reported the intrusion. He was out even when I went to pull off Benton. The guy didn't move. Sarver told the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Arriving police officers woke the sleeping man and attacked him and asked him if he knew where he was. The man said he needed his glasses. Once he put them on and looked around, he said, "Oh yeah, this is not my house," Sarver said. Police said the man was heavily intoxicated and helped him get to the right place. No charges were filed. Meanwhile, Sarver, who got Benton for protection, is in the awkward position of defending her dog's honor. We keep telling you crime does not pay. Now, here's Sativa with our dumb law story.
In New Mexico. Idiots may not vote in Carrizozo. It's forbidden for a female to appear unshaven in public. In Dimming, persons may not spit on the steps of the Opera House. Hunting is prohibited in Mountain View Cemetery. In Las Cruces, you may not carry a lunchbox down Main Street. Now for a weather report with myself. Our current weather report comes from the weather data comes from DCTV weather station located in the beautiful downtown Dove Creek. The current temperature is 32 degrees. Today's high was 32 degrees. The low was 31 degrees. The Bartholomew meter is at 30.44 inches and steady. Humidity is 99%. Wind is between 1 and 13 mph from the northeast. Gusts have been up to 111 mph. There was 0.00 of an inch of moisture melted in the DCTV weather station today. Moisture for the month is 0.00 of an inch. Moisture accumulation for the year is 0.00 of an inch. Now for the Big Mac, courtesy of the National Weather Service. There's snow in Washington. And Oregon that ends in Montana. A smaller area of snows going down in California's Sierra Madre. In Sierra Madre. A high over the Four Corners is chasing out a low that was here yesterday. Michigan has some snow. Western New York also has a little snow. From Maine into New Hampshire, therein snow. Rain with severe 100 thunderstorms. Possible starts in Illinois, and ends in West Virginia. Rain is falling from West Virginia into northern Georgia. Here's our exclusive DCTV 5-day forecast. Wednesday, partly sunny, high 40, low 20. Thursday, mostly cloudy, high 40, low 22. Friday, partly sunny, high 35, low 17. Saturday is partially sunny, high 33, low 18. Sunday, partly sunny, high 33, low 20. Now we present you with SNOWTEL, which will give the amount of snowpack in the mountains. Statewide, we hope it will be helpful to our farmers. Statewide, the snowpack is at 118%. Here in the Southwest, we only have 80%. Now for our climate change report. CO2, carbon dioxide, dioxide is considered a greenhouse gas and is one of the principal causes of climate change. CO2 traps heat in the atmosphere, which causes climate instability. This results in significant variations worldwide of moisture and hot and cold temperatures. But the general climate trend is that the planet is slowly warming. Therefore, it is important that we report the CO2 change. The following are the CO2 numbers in parts per million. Last week, 409.6 or 60. 2 weeks ago, 409.13. Last year, 407.39. 10 years ago, 346.86.25. 50 years ago, 324.0. Thanks to Dr. Peter Tanner of the National Oceanographic and the Atmospheric Administration and the Michael McGee of the CO2 Earth Network for providing this information. Remember, you can help keep our kids' news show on the air by buying a sponsorship. To become a sponsor, call 970-677-4119. That's 970-677-4119. Thank you. Have a safe and a happy winter break. See you tomorrow. Now back to our news director.
And that's the end of today's DCTV 4-H evening news program. This is your news director, Dan, saying good night and thank you for watching.